Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be dealing with some areas of pronunciation. We have covered voiceless consonants, but today we are looking at another aspect of English. You probably know about voiced and unvoiced pairs. Now, these are the voiced and unvoiced pairs. The position of different organs of the mouth, like the tongue or the lips, would be same in these pairs, but they would sound very different. For example, is the unvoiced and b is the voiced, while we purse our lips in both the cases, but we use the voice box for the latter. Now, what I want to bring to attention is the position of the tongue when we say these two sounds, t and d. Where exactly do we touch our tongue, the tip of our tongue, when we pronounce these sounds? The tongue is right behind the teeth on the ridge, the alveolar ridge. I want you to imagine this as the top of your mouth. This is your teeth, my nails are your teeth, and right behind my nails is a ridge called the alveolar ridge, and this is the roof of your mouth. When you use any English sound, you never touch the roof of your mouth. You always, if you have to touch anywhere, it would be typically the ridge. Your tip of your tongue will touch the alveolar ridge right behind your teeth. In fact, in English language, your tongue just lazily moves in the front part of the mouth. It has such an affinity for the teeth that it hardly ever leaves it for a length of time. The maximum it would do is turn around, curl like this when you say the R sound. But in any case, it would still not touch the roof. That is one area which you would, if you master, you would improve very much in your English pronunciation skills. When it comes to Indian languages, we may borrow some words from English and we may say something like this. Tomato try kiya. Your tongue is touching the roof. Tomato try kiya. This is the Hindi equivalent of saying, did you try the tomatoes? When you say it in English, your tongue is actually very lazy. It does not move very far away from the teeth. It hovers right behind the teeth. That is what you actually have to remember when you speak English. You have to have the lazy tongue approach. You shouldn't make it work hard and turn it all around and touch the roof and roll on the roof. If you are able to manage that, you would be able to speak English fluently and you would sound very native. Now let's look at some other sounds. N, L, and I would particularly want you to focus on these few sounds. One is L. So if you say the words like only, you wouldn't say only or only. You would say only. Only rather than only. Similarly, you would say money and not money, because in all of these cases, the tip of your tongue is supposed to touch just the ridge and not the roof. Similarly, when you say R, your tongue would roll back, like this is your upper part of your mouth, and your tongue would actually roll back a little, but it wouldn't rub or touch the roof. So when you say try, what you're actually doing is you're not saying try, you're putting your tongue here and then you draw it back. Try. When you say try in the Indian version of it, you would touch your tip of the tongue at the roof, you would roll it forward, try. But actually, you should keep your tongue at the tip here and you would draw it in. Try. Draw. Let's say you want to say red. Your tongue starts from here and then goes forward and touches the ridge. Red. But what we typically do, we would say red. We'll roll it over here. Red. So that's why it sounds wrong. One way to practice the lazy tongue approach is to use clenched teeth. The clenched teeth. That means you have to keep your teeth together and whatever you're saying, say that with clenched teeth. So if you clench your teeth like this and you say Did you try the tomatoes? It would be easier for you. I mean, you're trying to confine your tongue to the front part of your mouth, not to let it work and move back or touch the roof. Try it with other sentences, phrases, long sentences, and try to use clenched teeth exercise to keep your tongue in the front, to get used to, accustomed to keeping your tongue lazy and towards the front. Thank you and see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.